Small scooter big. Honda's bestseller SH125i is a household name. Even if it doesn't score with extroverted style or incredible accessory lists, for many it is the city scooter par excellence. Because it can do one thing particularly well, function in an uncomplicated way, day after day, year after year. These attributes have made the SH125i the best-selling scooter in Europe, a title it has no intention of relinquishing in 2020. Since 2001, the small Honda has been conquering the streets of Europe and is particularly popular in the scooter countries of Italy and Spain. The 16-inch wheels provide stability, while the robust and long-term proven technology is considered indestructible. In 2018 alone, just under 19,000 units of the urban scooter were sold in Europe. Can Honda continue this success? First of all, one thing must be made clear. The new Honda SH125i remains true to its lineage, and will by no means shock any connoisseurs and enthusiasts. Nevertheless, we are looking at a completely new scooter for the 2020 model year. Not a light model update, but an extensive development. That's why Honda engineers have developed a new, steel, lower beam frame, which is now slightly wider and more angular without significantly changing the overall dimensions. Two major advantages have been gained as a result. On the one hand, the 7-liter tank moves under the footboard, which not only shifted the SH's center of gravity further down, but the missing tank under the seat now also creates more storage space. A whole 28 liters now find space under the 799mm high seat, which corresponds to an increase of 55% compared to the former 18-liter compartment. In practice, the change means that a full-face helmet, as well as small items such as gloves or a wallet, can now be easily stowed under the seat. Your smartphone is also in good hands, especially because it can be charged with the standard USB socket. If you add the smart box, which is standard in Austria and Germany, with its 35-liter capacity, the new Honda SH125i brings it to a total storage space of 63 liters, respectable for such a compact city runabout. The only thing we miss on the new SH is the previously available glove compartment. This has probably had to make way for the new design. Until now, the SH model family was not known for its aggressive styling. The SH fashion in chic pink has certainly not helped here. For 2020, however, the Honda scooter loses its cute attributes and presents itself with a new, aggressive front. Maybe the little SH just got tired of being labeled cute. Although it is still clearly recognizable as a Honda SH, the deep drawn position light in the handlebar fairing alone speaks a clearly different language than we know from the past. The actual headlight moves to the lower part of the front fairing and provides, as well as the entire lighting of the Honda SH125i with LED technology, for efficient illumination of the road. Across the sides of the SH we now find curved lines that not only make the profile of the city scooter look more elegant, but at the same time a touch more aggressive. Lastly, the taillight also got a new design and clearly differs from the previous models by being split into two parts. A negative LC display is used as the control center of the new Honda SH125i. Via the two switches Info A and Info B, which are located on the left side of the handlebar, the two-part display can be intuitively switched through and show data such as trip count, current consumption, average consumption, as well as the status of the new traction control. The HSTC, which we already know from the Forza scooter, now also finds a place in the SH125i as standard. Based on the wheel speed, the system detects possible slippage at the rear wheel and stops it by intervening in the injection system of the new engine. While all the functions and information on the new LC display are quick to be understood, the only annoyance is the curved pane above the screen. At a certain angle this reflects the sun and thus impedes the very good readability, a pity. Scooter engines may not fascinate some bikers, but even these small 8-liter units have their charm. Rather than searching for the last horsepower, the question for the new Honda SH125i was, how can the single cylinder be even more efficient and smooth running? And in my opinion, that's just as exciting as developing any other engine. To achieve this goal, a new 4-valve ESP Plus single cylinder now operates in the SH. This has been fundamentally redesigned compared to the old 2-valve engine and benefits from, among other things, a new intake and exhaust track, improved cooling, a reinforced crankshaft, reduced vibration and much more to increase performance and, above all, efficiency. All these measures boost the new SH125i's power to 13 horsepower at 250 revolutions per minute and 12 Nm of torque at 500 revolutions per minute, a slight improvement over the previous model. Honda thus promises more power, but to find out any difference from the 2017 model would honestly need a direct comparison. Therefore, the acceleration values can also be compared with the predecessor. Willingly, the SH125i sprints to 50 km per hour. From 80 km per hour you need a bit of patience until it reaches the top speed of 109 km per hour that we achieved. more than enough for short country road passages. But even after what felt like endless full-throttle tirades on country roads, the new Honda SH125i is very restrained when it comes to consumption. In the combined cycle between city and country road, the average consumption ranged between 2.2 and 2.3 per 100 kilometers, which, thanks to 7 liters of fuel capacity, results in a range of just over 300 kilometers. In city traffic, the automatic start-stop system that can be switched off is said to have an additional positive effect on consumption. After coming to a standstill for 3 seconds, the single-cylinder engine switches off automatically and starts up immediately at the first pull of the throttle. Whether this feature really saves large amounts of fuel remains to be seen, but the system works so flawlessly that you at least reduce the noise and heat in crowded cities during long traffic light phases. In addition, you hardly lose any time when starting at traffic lights, which is why the active automatic start-stop system does not have any disadvantages in practice. The Honda SH series can truly not be called an insider tip. Whether with 125, 150 or 300 cubic capacity, the small city runabout from Honda has been popular for years as a means of transport from one place to another. As a stylish workhorse at its best, it does not need to rely on great emotion while driving. The SH simply works flawlessly. And that is its strength. One of its biggest selling points are, of course, the 16 inches wheels in the front and rear, which don't bring the quirkiness of 12 inches scooters, but are a real plus in terms of stability. The neutrally tuned suspension, which can be adjusted in spring preload at the rear, swallows potholes very confidently and provides transparent feedback both at slow city speeds and on country roads. This sovereignty is particularly noticeable on winding country roads, on which the Honda SH125i circulates cleanly through curves and safely transports even inexperienced pilots. The 240mm large brake disc in the front, as well as its equally large counterpart in the rear, can also be dosed gently and are supported by a 2-channel ABS in an emergency. A truly delightful everyday feature is, of course, the keyless smart key system, which allows the rider to use all of the scooter's functions without ever taking the remote out of their pocket. It doesn't get any more user-friendly than that. With the new SH125i, Honda offers a very complete package in its price range, which is why the accessories list is also relatively short. Currently, Honda offers only a windshield, as well as hand protectors for better wind and weather protection, which will be aimed strongly at all-season riders. Also in the selection of colors, Honda offers a classic program. Black, gray, white and red are on offer, although you can see for yourself from the pictures how wonderfully our specimen shone in pearl splendor red. Conclusion. The Honda SH125i for the 2020 model year has truly earned the designation new. While remaining true to its long-standing lineage, it scores under its redesigned dress with numerous changes that make the already popular city runabout even more attractive. More storage space, low fuel consumption and sufficient power for everyday use speak for the SH125i. Only the lack of the practical glove compartment and the slightly reflective glass of the LC display catch our eye negatively. But that's not enough to depress the positive impression, because the Honda SH remains the pragmatist par excellence that always runs and, above all, functions as you'd expect.